Joe in real life. I'm walking around my cul-de-sac. I have my coffee. It's a beautiful breezy morning, 7 a.m. So it's nice and cool. The day will be horrible, but it feels good right now. And I feel good right now. And I'm ready to get after it. So I wrote a plan, but it's crazy complicated. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because A, I have to simplify it. And B, I want to change my mind still. But it has good bones. I got a real good bones plan. Because I'm going to stick with the plan I was doing. I'm going to do a variation of Power to the People by Pavel Satsuin. And yeah, there are more details. Also, one thing I wanted to talk about, but have been not talking about, have you watched Barry? Did you watch Barry on HBO Max? The Bill Hader driven show, the comedy show about a guy who's bullied into being a hitman. And it's a comedy. It was really good. And I just wanted to say that. It's 4 seasons, 8 episodes a season, 30-minute episodes. So you could watch the whole thing. Think of it like watching the original Star Wars trilogy. That's about the time commitment. It has a beginning, middle, end. It's over. So you're not going to get bled into this lengthy thing. I mean, it's pretty long, but it isn't like it's a manageable amount of information. And it was great. You know what? I'm thinking about it right now. It's longer than the Star Wars trilogy. But it's not crazy long. It's a bingeable amount of content. That's all I'm saying. And it was really good. And I love Bill Hader. But in the past, I have not been blown away. I think he's a great comic and I think he's a great writer. I've not been blown away by his performances in the past. And this one blew me away. And the whole cast is good. The whole cast is just great. It's really funny and goofy, even though it's pretty serious. And the last 2 seasons get kind of experimental, but not in a fucking pretentious way. It teeters into pretense a couple times, but I like that. So anyway, this is me reviewing Barry. Reviewing Barry for you. Go watch it, man. If you like Bill Hader at all, I think you're really going to like it. He's at the height of his powers. I can't wait to see what he does next. Today, I'm going to squat. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to do my warm-ups right now. And we're going to hit that minimum. And I'm going to do my 8 sets. I'm going to do my 8 sets routine. And let's see how it goes. All right. Stay tuned. Well, today was fun. Okay, so last night I ran 4 miles. I wanted to talk about Barry in the introduction, and I forgot to mention that. And my legs were feeling heavy and not especially limber. But I kind of made a commitment. I've been putting off this workout for a while. 8 sets, in the 1 to 5 rep range, kind of building over time, really shooting for a max total, And last week, I think I hit 17, which is a lot for me. I realize that's not necessarily very many for many of you. And also, given my max, it really doesn't make sense that I struggle getting that many reps over 8 sets. But I can't explain that. I don't really understand what the issue is. And I'm pinching a little far forward, but honestly, these reps look okay, and it's what I would expect given my soreness. Or not my soreness, my stiffness. I'm not actually sore from running. Anyway, I thought that hitting 17 today would be pretty impossible. But like I said, I made the commitment, so I was going to get the 8 sets anyway. And I started with 1 rep, the next set 2, the next set 3. And then my plan was to hang at 3 for as long as I could, and then try for 2, and then just finish with 1s. I knew I could finish with 1s if I had to. And not worry about the result, you know? Well, long and short, I hit the 3, and then I just stayed at 3. And I went the last 6 sets, all 3 reps. And those 6 sets had their highs and lows, you know? Like, there were sets where the 3 felt like nothing. Like, or not nothing, but fine. Just like I had 2 more, maybe even 3 more, you know? And then there were sets where it took everything I had to rack that bar. I struggled with my bar path. I struggled with my alignment, but every rep moved, every rep counted. I hit depth on every single one of them, and I'm really stunned. Like, it went great. And I'm excited for next week, you know? 21, so my goal by New Year's is 20 reps unbroken. And I also want 20 pull-ups unbroken. I'm gonna start that, like ramping up that volume tomorrow. The 20 pull-ups I'm less concerned about. And also I care about it less. So that might be part of why I'm not as concerned about it. But I think 20 reps at body weight in the back squat is a tall order for me. I really shit the bed once rep fatigue hits. I'm inconsolable, you know? But I think that it's also a manageable goal and a doable goal. If I stay consistent, if I allow myself appropriate recovery time, I don't get too ambitious, I don't push too hard too early. I've got 5 months and it should be doable. It really should be doable. And especially after today, man, like my morale and optimism were extremely low, but my willingness to try was high. And like, as long as I can keep that willingness up, I think I got a really good shot of doing this, you know? Easily, I could hit a set of probably with proper warm-up. Well, I could hit 5, no problem. 7 and 8, I think if warmed up and conditions were good, I've got that. Maybe even 9, but not 10. So I'm not at a point where in a perfect world, I could do half of the goal. And you might be thinking, well, geez, you want to double that? That's twice as much. I mean, 5 months, that's not going to work, Joe. I disagree, you know? I think that the difference between 10 reps and 20 reps is really only about 20% as far as actual output. It's just a matter of finding that gear, adapting in that gear, and learning how to use it, you know, learning how to drive with it. Opinions vary, and I realize that, and I could easily be wrong, but I'm excited to find out, you know, we're going to do this. And yeah, man, just a great workout today. I'm also going to do some old-timey strongman lifts. I might make a little short about it. But anyway, optimism's better now. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other today.